welcome to Kingleman StarCraft. My name is Kingleman, and I am here to cast this wonderful game on Nazarene Crypt, a new map to the ladder, as we see it premiering in Season 3. Not a whole lot of games played on this map professionally, as it is a fairly bad map. It's not bad, but we figured we should give Blizzard some exposure in our tournament. Blizzard needs to get involved in the esports scene a little more, as they are designing a wonderful game, but not giving that support that is so desperately needed, as they need to host their own tournaments, they need to put money into the game, as we see Valve with Dota is hosting a $1 million tournament. Blizzard has never given away that much money. They've never given away half that much money, but they've made that much money off of us. So we give them support, they'll give us some support. I feel like that's the logic we should follow. Alright, and we see just basic builds here going down for each player. Nothing too exciting quite yet, just the mining operations. SCVs hard at work, no SCVs taking any breaks whatsoever. They will mine straight for however long the game lasts, or however long those mineral patches last. Overlord going to scout a close air position, R2 on this map. This one a little closer by air, a little more accessible by air. This one, the ramp is obviously in the way. He will not spot anything in that base. He does not know that, though. No pool quite down for the Zerg. The pool timing is the most important timing for our Zerg players. Oh, and the pool is down. Pool is down, folks. Extractor finishing up. He will go for an early speed build. First gas being taken by our Terran, that is, the second gas is actually the pivotal timing for Terran. You can tell exactly what they're doing in CVZ. If you see that second gas in time, 2 early gases means Hellion pressure, or Blue Flame Hellion type dealio, and 1 means your typical stuff, possibly even early medevacs. Alright, we see a drone moving up into the main here. Will he see the gas timing? No, the supply depot actually blocking him out of the base. Marine will come out here shortly, getting this annoying drone out of the way. We see a SCV coming towards the Zerg base. You will find him here. They are cross positions, which is advantage for the Zerg in this particular matchup in TVZ, as Marines and Marauders and Thors have a very, and siege tanks obviously, have a very hard time moving long distances, as you have to siege up, unsiege, re-siege, siege up, unsiege, re-siege, and you have to cross the fields of creep to get to your enemy, slowly but surely with your slow tank pushes. And in any case, everything except for Blue Flame Hellions are slow for Terran. Which Blue Flame Hellions actually happen to be the fastest unit in the game, outspeeding Speedlings even. See no upgrades coming down for either player quite yet. We see a reactor coming down on our barracks. We see a factory coming up. Another barracks in lane. Factory going out. Switching onto that reactor, we will see some Hellions here, but Blue Flame will be late, if it appears at all, because of that 1 gas guys are taken. We will start producing his Hellions. 2 Marines out. For our Terran player, we also see good Overlord coverage of his base, but not so good of the field. He can only, if we look at his player cam, he can only see a limited view of the map. But he is trying to get that oh-so-necessary map vision, as our Terran Protoss can only see his base. As we see, he has no vision anywhere else. He has no idea if these Hellions will work. He's kind of hoping for it, but who knows if he'll get that or not. We see them just idly sitting, gonna wait for 2 more here. We see 4 roaches in production for our Zerg player. We see roaches pushing across the map. This is a huge roach push. He even hit it from me. He was hiding it while I was observing those Hellions. See him moving to the front here. This will be devastating, as there are only 2 Marauders, 2 Marines, and 4 Hellions out for our Singularity Terran. A little bit of a cheesy build here by our Zerg, focusing down that supply depot, but he does actually get defended. I feel like he could have actually pushed in, if he actually just decided to kill those Marauders. He could have taken the front of that base. More roaches in for the reinforced, so he might still be able to break in here. Supply depot going down for our Terran player. This could be bad news. He's gonna go attack those roaches. He has a lot of marauders here. Roaches not actually in the battle right now. 4 roaches will retreat out of this battle. Marauders clean up the roaches. He missed his timing. He could be punished for this cheese. This solid Terran play here as he moves across the map. Oh, killing some roaches, going to his base for a counterattack. Hellions moving as they are, the fastest units in the game, getting ahead of the army. A retreat, a cancel of a hatchery, retreat. Spine crawlers going up willy-nilly. Unit production going haywire. Zerglings being produced, being streamed to the front of the base for some reason. Getting toasted by these Hellions! Toasted by those Hellions. Line them up, as Day 9 would say. And we have our Marauders marching to the front of the base. Hellions providing the scouting information. This may be too much for our Zerg player. Zerg player moves in, but he has to pull off as those are... That is a huge force. See more reinforcements streaming across the map. This does not look good for the Zerg at all. Oh, looking for an opportunity here to engage the army. And it is not going to be enough for a Zerg player to hold this. Hellions do go down without much avail, with just providing that coverage that is needed. Sniping that spine crawler, killing off the roaches, killing the queen. And it looks like this is the end of the game. Nameless is going to be eliminated by Singularity. Hellions make this unwinnable for our Zerg player. A little bit of a cheesy opening from our Zerg, being punished by our standard Terran player. He did not even need to worry about meters as he killed his nameless opponent.